Hello guys, welcome back to another video. And today, as you can see, I've prepared something for you guys. We're going to work with variables, we're going to work with events and procedures and all that. Now I've come up with a simple form, form 1, and I have a label here. I hope and believe that with whatever it is that we've done over the last few videos, you can design a form like something like this in a form. For example, this is a label. I've come up with a label, and this is, we are going to input a number here. This is a text box, this is a label, this is a text box, this is a label, text box is a label, and this is a command button. Now the whole idea is that we are going to input a number here, which is number 1, then a number here, then we click on total, then it calculates the total here. Okay, now let me just change this so that this one can have a more appropriate name. Let us call this calculate, so that when we click on calculate, the button calculate, it's going to calculate the total. Now before we do anything, let us go to the code window. Now the code window has different parts. For example, this part here where it's written general, this part is called the object box. Now the object box displays the name of the selected object. Now for you to see the objects that are associated with this form, just click here. So now the form that I have one command, I have a form, I have a label, then I have three text boxes, I have 4 labels, and I have one form and one command. So all these are objects that are on my form. Then another part in the code window is this part. Now this part is called, as the name here suggests, is called the procedure or the event box. So when you click in this arrow here, it's supposed to, like when you select an object and you select, for example, let us select command. So when you come to the procedure box here, when you click this, it gives you all the events that can be performed on that command. Now the procedure lists, the procedure box or the event box list all the events recognized by VB for a form or control displayed in the object box. When you select an event here at the procedure, the event procedure associated with that event name is displayed in the code window. So for example, this the procedure here is click. Yeah, so when you it means that whenever we'll be clicking our command button, that event is going to make our command to perform a particular task. Now another part of our code window, it is the split bar. The split bar. So the split bar is here, up here. So what does it do? It splits the code window into 2 horizontal panes, each of which scrolls separately. So when you pull it down like that, so you see it splits. So it is called the split bar. So it splits the code window into 2 horizontal panes, each of which scrolls separately. You can then view different parts of the code, of your code, at the same time. You see, now that is a split bar. Then we have another part of our code window called the full module view icon, which is here. It is called the full module view. So what does it do? It displays the entire code in the module. It displays the entire code in the module. Another part of our code view is called the procedure view icon. The procedure view icon is here. It's called the procedure view. That part is called the procedure view. So what does it do? It displays the selected procedure and in this case only one procedure at a time is displayed in this code window. Okay, now another part that we have, the last part, is called the margin indicator bar. The margin indicator bar is here. This is the margin indicator bar that we have here. So what does it do? It's a gray area which is most of the time found on the left side of your code window, where margin indicators are displayed. Okay, so those are the parts of our code window. Now before we continue, let us return this so that we can have only one. Now before we do anything to this project that we're doing, we need to come up with a variable. First of all, before we come up with this, we need to declare your variable. We have to have inputting, we have operators, then we output. So the output will be here, the input is here. Number one is input, number two is input, then we have an output here. Now to do that, we go to the code window like that, then you click on general like that, then we declare our variable. Now